Okay. Sean Penn is at it again. Pull up a chair and let's talk about it. This first part's comical, actually. Anti-war, anti-gun act turned war expert. Sean Penn tells CNN's Wolf Blitzer Americans need to ignore nuclear threat from Russia, send more long-range weapons and fighter jets to Ukraine. Mr. Hollywood thinks that Americans shouldn't have guns to protect themselves. He does, however, think that Americans should just open them wallets and them checkbooks. He says pretty much they need to have a blank check to where they get what they want, whatever they need. Sounds a bit hypocritical, don't you think? See, he used to have a 67 firearm gun collection. He said he changed his mind about guns from a very strong woman, a beautiful South African woman that he was with at the time, which is Charlize Theron. He says, I don't need these cowardly instruments. Cause them violence and destruction. None of us do. He appeared on Wolf Blitzer and he praised Joe Biden for his trip to Ukraine recently. I mean, Penn seems to have missed when the fake war sirens went off, and Joe just walked onto his little designated spot. See, Penn has visited and embraced some of the worst known killers there are. Much more brutal leaders as well. Dictator Hugo Chavez and Mexican drug cartel El Chapo. He says, we need to send more long-range missiles of weapons and fighter jets. He says that the U.S. is just being overly cautious. With his interview with Hannity, he made another curious statement. If there is a God, there will be vengeance beyond all possible comprehension for the evil committed against Ukrainian citizens. It's very interesting to see someone who doesn't believe in God to warn the Russians that in the end, God will have his last word. Sean, there is one thing I can agree with wholeheartedly with everything in me. You are right. God will have the last word. Country Crazy out.